Hey everybody, the Banga's back. Welcome to part 2 of Let's Play Nioh. Wow, guys, I am really happy that you guys stuck around after episode 1. That means you guys are really liking this project and want to see more. Well, ask and you shall receive. And this guy is going to receive a pretty awful fate. There we go. Alright, since I opened that door at the end of the first episode, I don't have to go through a longer trek. So we can just go straight down. That'll save us a lot of time. Oh, there's a chest over here. Okay, we can still pick up like lots of gear that we already have. And if it's pointing down, that just means that it has less defense. Doesn't necessarily mean that it's worse. How did he not hear this? What is wrong with you? Huh, I only just now got his peripheral vision, are you serious? Ah, 3 hits with this axe and these guys are done. No wonder it took them 100 years to go through a war with the French. Which of course was not all one war. Holy crap, he just got dropped in 1 hit. Just remember that heavy attacks are a little bit slower, but they do more damage, but they also consume more ki. Alright, I don't want to sort by the newest stuff. I'd rather sort it by rarity, I guess? You can also sort it by type. What is this bastard sword that I have now? I think I would rather this one. It has the same attack power, but it can cap out with a higher attack power with max familiarity. Well, the Runka may not be bad either. Even though the axe does have more attack power right now. I'll stick with the axe. Now keep in mind, like, even if you have like one preferred type of weapon, I would highly suggest, and I'm sure most anybody else that plays Nioh will too, use different weapon types. It'll pay off in the long run. Trust me. What were you stabbing at? I was way up there. Okay, we finally made it outside. So we gotta get past the walls. Whoa, okay. I usually wait for them to attack, and then I'll just get them while they're, like, delayed. Or at least vulnerable, I mean to say. That guy was not coming after me because I think he has a crossbow. Yeah, he does. I have like 10 medicine now. So healing will not be an issue for a long time. Ooh, this battle axe is at a higher level. Okay, they both have like quick attack break. Okay, increased chances of like inflicting a break while on quick attack. Increases parry when your health is low. Okay, this also has parry critical, and it's not one that just passes on to the next weapon. But I do have really good strong attack damage with this. and stronger attack power overall. Okay, what's down here? Oh, just another peon, I guess. You wanna fight? Nice. Okay, which way do I go? Am I supposed to go this way? Oh, that may not be a bad idea, because those are knights. Knights are definitely much stronger. It may not be a good idea to engage them. At least not two of them at the same time. That's the other thing you have to take into account in Nioh. Pick your battles wisely. You definitely should not feel like you can go toe-to-toe with anybody. Because you can't. Dodge at the right time. You might get some invincibility frames, too. Of course, it can be pretty tricky to get the timing right. Okay, looks like there's something there on the side.
Looks like I might be able to escape from the top of that tower. How can I get up there?
Okay, is there anything tucked behind these stairs? Nope. That definitely does not look like a simple entranceway. Looks like a swim. Guess I'm going up here. Oh look, another shrine. How convenient. What's down here? Okay, that actually gave me a fright. I didn't think I was stepping on something that would make some noise. This looks like a torture chamber.
Using monsters like that to fight wolves. Guess they got no more use for us.
At least here.
Striking when the opponent is down and helpless. That's what they're trying to do to all of us who fought for Queen and country. His body just split in two. Oh God! You wanted to kill him from the start.
Yeah, that sounds very grotesque. Who is he? Can he still be here? Huh, too bad I can't read this stuff. I'm very curious as to what they got scribbled on the wall. Definitely don't want to engage them. Those are knights. What's this?
Damn! I made it all this way for nothing. Oh, I've got to do something. If I jump.
Oh, and this guy. Oh yeah, he got cleaved. Well, that's one way to get up. Oh! Hi. You're the executioner. Make sure you get used to their attack patterns. Otherwise, you'll find yourself boned. Let me switch to the sword, because even though it does less damage, it's faster strikes. Just wait for him to attack, and then you can get him. Doesn't have a lot of HP, at least. Whoa! Oh, he's done.
It's you. The man with the guardian spirit.
If I die, the secret of the stones dies with me.
Let me show you what these stones can do. Behold.
It's time for your execution.
Shit, he became Astaroth from Soul Calibur 2! Whoa! Oh shit. Air heal. Whew. Oh, maybe get away from him? Oh, he had a grab attack too. Seems he can get into a swing pretty fast. Yeah, as you can see, he could take more hits. Maybe the spear would be good here because it has more range. Just get in like maybe 1 or 2 hits and then dash away. He just went like straight into a dash after 2 swings. It seems I got this under control. Only took like what, 1 hit. That strangely enough almost killed me on its own. Whoa, whoa. Oh, he's tired. Triangle and circle at the same time, you get into living weapon mode. You do that, you're even stronger.
Oh, well done. Quite a feat.
Well, at least I don't have to worry about drowning. Just by holding a feather.
journey was not an enjoyable one. During 2 years' voyage, the Helloff was lost. The trow sank, while the hope vanished without a trace. The good news of the Blythe Boatshap was nothing but lies. Only Leifta remained. An ironic twist. For what awaited us in the Far East wasn't love. It was monsters and death.
Well, at least it only took them 2 years to get to Japan. Couldn't just like go up to Norway or and above them? No wonder they lost so many ships. Before I begin my preparations for landfall, I leaf once more through that curious book I had chanced upon. Recorded inside are the memories of a sailor who had once paid visit to the land of Zipangu. Precisely how this document wound up in the hold of this ship when its author clearly belonged to the crew of a different boat is beyond me. But here I am, poring over its pages all the same, and not for the first time this voyage, I may add. What fascinated me above all else were the memoirs, many accounts of Zipangu's diverse armor and weaponry. Alright, so this is where you can actually choose your preferred weapon. Your preferred weapon will actually give you an attribute bonus to, like, say, a specific stat. So I can choose a dual sword, I can go with dual swords, a spear, an axe, or the Kusarigama. Now, you're not really deadlocked to any of these weapons permanently. Just pick one that is your preferred one, because they give you a specific bonus. I'm more of a sword kind of guy, so you know what, let's take that. The sailor from the memoirs seems to have spent quite some time in Zipangu, and succeeded in keeping the company of samurai. He writes in detail of establishments in Zipangu called dojo, where people, including samurai, congregate for instruction in the martial disciplines. Just reading the sailor's vivid accounts, I feel as though I am there in the flesh, watching these warriors as they train. The samurai is master of many armaments, and trains for combat in every imaginable scenario. If I were to use another weapon, which one would I choose? Alright, so you have to choose your secondary weapon. Alright, you know what? All things considered, I actually did really well with an axe. When I first played this, I picked sword as my primary weapon, and spear as my secondary weapon. I think this time I'm going to change it a little bit differently. Let's go with an axe. The memoir also asserts that the samurai are knowledgeable in the martial arts. First, they know which fighting stance to use in each situation, high, mid, or low. Second, after each attack, they ready themselves for the next strike by focusing their ki, or inner energy. Third, once their ki is readied, the samurai can use purification techniques to rid their surroundings of malevolence. I know not how I explain it, but I feel as though I have some innate ability to grasp all these concepts, and have experimented many times with each technique. The memoir states Zipangu is home to 8 million gods and other deities. Exactly how this figure was derived, I can only imagine, but as I cast my gaze to the shore, I am struck by the sensation that some mystical power has been keeping watch over me. It is an energy that reminds me of Seorsa. I think that's how it's pronounced. I pull out the memoir once more, and survey each page until I arrive at the guardian spear that best matches the force I am sensing. Alright, so you remember when I pressed triangle and circle on that boss battle? That unleashed the guardian spirit, which was originally Seorsa. Seoris? I don't know how to pronounce it, but it sounds Irish or Gaelic. But you can actually choose a different one that gives you a certain bonus. There is Kato, which is the wolf, and it gives me extra attack power, and it's of the fire element. Isonade is of the water spirit, amplifies the ability of those in its protection to sense enemies, so it's kind of like a compass. And Daiba Washi is of the wind element, increases my evasive abilities. I'm gonna go with Kaito. So attribute bonuses, 1 to heart, 1 to stamina, 1 to strength. Yes. Oh, I can do the tutorial mission too. Is this okay? You know what, let's do the tutorial mission later. If you're a first player, we recommend playing the tutorial. No, this is not my first time playing. The dinghies have been ready for us to make landfall. For all I have read on this country, nothing can truly prepare me for what now lies ahead. I put the memoir down and leave my cabin. Kirishima is a tiny island off the coast of Usuki in Kyushu's Bungo province. There is little in the way of usable land, with the coastline rapidly giving way to cliffs and mountains. Clinging to its edge is the smallest of fishing villages, its residents eking out subsistence farming on plots carved out from the hills. Their frugal lives stand in stark contrast to the village elder, whose opulent mansion perks atop the island's tallest peak, strangely oversized for the small island which it overlooks. Of course. Well, it's not exactly Tower of London gear, but it'll do. Ugh. You weren't one for this world. Alright, made it to Usuki in April 1600. Alright, well, at least I got a new sword, the Bizenden Uchigatana. Open the stats via that button to learn new skills. Well, I pretty much have to, because I have 3 samurai points now. Alright, so that's your skill tree for sword. And as you can see, there are also skill trees for other weapons too. Certain ones are actually universal, while other ones are for other weapons. Or specific to that weapon. So I think I should definitely get grapple. And I got 2 points left. Should I use it on something specific to the sword? Okay, well, at least you can actually view a video just to see if that's appropriate for your playstyle. Mid-stance only. Activates when you recover full ki from a ki pulse. Raises the damage caused by your next attack. Ooh. Leaf Glide. Parries an opponent's attack and then closes in on them. I think I might want a defensive style move. I don't think I'm going to do well parrying, but just having the ability to parry could be very helpful. And of course my equipment is much different, therefore I don't exactly have the goods anymore. Especially my good axe. Also, am I online right now? I think I should be. Because if you can tell if you're online simply by the amount of different graves there are. Graves are usually marked in red, and they're just like revenants of other people that have played this game and died on those spots. Alright, that's what the shrines look like right now. Oh nice, I gained Amrita too. Alright, so the Amrita I pick up is essentially your experience. And right now, I can't level up any of my stats until I have the right amount of Amrita. I might be able to get some just by killing that one enemy over there. I see it right here. Or maybe I just need to pick up this. Okay, so if you're wondering what Ki Pulse is, that's like all your energy is gonna like circle around you, and that allows you to recover your ki a little bit faster after you attack. When you see like all those lights around you like this, press R1 and you'll recover most of your ki right away. In fact, we just have enough Amrita to level up. Now, depending on your playstyle, you can level up however way you want. You can use Spirit to power up your Guardian Spirit, and before you level up, it actually shows you like how much your stats are going to change. And if you're not sure what each one is, you can just go over here just by pressing the options button. So if you have a really good Guardian Spirit bond, your Amrita gauge will fill up faster, and that allows you to invoke your living weapon. Also shortens the cooldown period of the living weapon after use. The Yokai realm is something we'll run into later, and your ki will drain at an alarming rate in the realm. But this resistance lessens the effect. So right now the resistance is at 0, so that's going to be a bit of an issue. You can also level up your magic. Yes, you can use magic in this game too. Along with magic, you can use ninjutsu. Ninjutsu, of course, like different tools you can use in battle to help you out. Whereas magic can give you magical tools that can help you out in battle as well. I kind of like both, but if I had to choose, I go with magic. Body will give you more life and resistance to poison and paralysis. That can be helpful. Heart affects your ki, and it also powers up swords and bows. Stamina, of course, will allow you to have more life and more weight to carry, and it mostly affects cannons. Your equipment weight max and your equipment weight rate will greatly alter like how much you can carry and how much you can wear. Strength, of course, is to activate the special effects of heavier weapons and armor. Because if you don't have the specific amount of stat, you won't be able to use certain skills or effects on weapons and armor. Skill is mostly for lighter weapons and armor. So if you pick one level, I'm going to put it on magic. Okay, I can change my Guardian Spirit. Right now, actually, no, I can't. Because I picked one, and it doesn't give you the other ones to work with. We'll have to find more Guardian Spirits as we go. But it looks like I'm going to have to level up my Spirit if I'm going to get more abilities. Or special effects. Okay, I can offer an Ochoko Cup to summon a visitor. Visitors, of course, are other people online. Oh, and I just received free armor just for claiming some boons. Offering is like you offer an item to receive experience. And that's pretty much it. Now, do I want to equip some of this now? Oh yeah, and by the way, if you look to the left of defense multiplier, you'll see some notches right next to the icon. If all three are filled, it's considered heavy. If it's like 2 of them, it's a medium. And if it's only 1, it's a light weapon. Or light armor. So the heavier stuff you have on, the less agility you will have moving around. And that can affect your dodging. But the heavier armor you have, the more ki you can absorb through blocking. Now, I won't exactly be matching. However, I would like to have some armor on what I don't have with me. Like anything that's completely exposed, I would certainly like to have armor on that. Because it looks like I'm not going to have enough weight to wear everything. Once it gets to like the equipment weight above 30.6, I'm going to be over encumbered. You can earn more money from enemies just wearing the Hizayori. I have to think about what exactly I can benefit more from. It's gonna put me like not very good dodging. However, at least I'll be able to tank more hits with this. And I should go to my learned skills and select what I'm going to use my Nioh magic for. That's me already 2 fire talismans. Yes, I will take that. I will also take wind. And I think I should also take lightning. There we go. When you got those skills learned, you gotta go to a shrine to pray, and now you have ready jutsu available. So right now my magic capacity is 5, and I can only equip enough so that it doesn't exceed 5. I'm gonna go with fire talismans. I'm gonna put them right here. Spirit stones are good for gaining extra experience, and they also go towards your living weapon. So use them in a bind. Alright, I think I'm going to stop here, and in the next part, we're going to explore this place. See you, everybody. Thanks for watching.